Hi, right, so my name's Dickie and I'm here to talk about a physical product rather than a technology one, partly because I would love some feedback on that physical product, but also because it's got a bit of technology potential, and as a non-techie person, I'd love some feedback or some ideas of how I could make it a bit more technologically advanced. So today, my demo is all about this, a postbox. I think that the postbox is a highly underutilized form of communication. We live in a world of digital communication, which is instant but forgettable. What do when we want to send something a bit more memorable and meaningful? We send a card. But to me, cards are a little bit boring. They cost a lot for what they are, a piece of card. And they take time. You've got to go to the shop, you've got to buy it. God forbid, you've got to pick up a pen and actually write the thing. I'm building a messaging service that uses the postbox that is a little bit more sensational, a little bit more interesting, and a little bit more tasty. It involves chocolate. Now, you're the first people to see this because these only arrived today, the new boxes. So I'd love some feedback on what you think. If you could just pass them around. I've meant to bring you loads of chocolate to taste, but I've got to do a photography shoot tomorrow. So it's kind of doubling up as both, and I've come up from the South Coast, so there was only so much I could carry. So this is my business, Morse Toad chocolate messages. And to give you a bit of idea of the product journey at the moment, what you do, you go on my homepage, you type, this is not a pitch, you add to cart, you also write another little note as a kind of added message, and then you check out and you send, and that's it. So it's just like sending a card like you would through Moonpig or something like that, but this time you can actually eat it. The box will be delivered in a postal box, a little bit like this. It will always fit through your letterbox, and the aim is to just bring a bit more excitement to your letterbox. What I'd love to do is add a lot of features to this. So imagine, if you will, oh yes, we do ready-made messages as well. So that's another thing there. Is to add this. You type the chocolate message at the top, then you add a personal note, and then you add an image. If you look at those boxes that I've shown you, you'll see that there's a little slip for a business card. That business card is my old business card. Like I said, those boxes have only just arrived today. That will be a different card that will be your personal message on it. So it says, I miss you, and then the personal message can say, love from Dickie. But I'd love to then also add a picture on it so that that business card becomes a keepsake. So you've eaten the chocolate, you chuck the box away, you take the business card, and then you've got a picture of my dog and a little card to have in your wallet forevermore. And as a gesture to make someone, I think that's pretty cool. But I don't know how to make that happen. So I'm looking for input on how do you create a kind of software that will incorporate these customizable elements and then spit them out on a business card at the other end that I can then just go straight into the box of chocolates, put the chocolate in, shove it in the post, and it's done. So that's it, thank you. If you could...
I can't tell you when we've ever had a whoop before. That was exciting. I'm going to be relentlessly plugging here and say it sounds like you need a technical co-founder, and you should probably use a job board where you can post for free, such as Unicorn Hunt. Don't know if you've heard about it.
I have heard about it. Yeah.
Somebody called the Three Beards do it, and it's pretty good. I'm going to go back to you.
Can we get the boxes coming back this way? It would be really great. I only just got them today. I'll be gutted if I don't get them back again.
So it's not so much a question, it's more of a story. So I used to work for a major mobile operator, and we sent lots of chocolate through the post to our customers. I nearly killed about 6,000 dogs, because dogs are quite allergic to chocolate.
Yeah.
So for me, that's quite an unfortunate picture, because it brings me back flashbacks of one of the worst days of my career when I have thousands of pissed off customers going, you almost killed my dog. Yeah, the second worst day for the same company was when Michael Jackson died. Let's put it into perspective. How are you going to make it chocolate-proof, dog-proof? Because it does kill dogs.
Good question. Haven't resolved that. Hasn't happened yet, but thanks
Hi
for the
there.
warning.
Lots of hands up. I know that we've specifically been asked about technical solutions, so keep your hand up if it's a technical... You know what I mean? Yeah? Technical solution? He's got a really trusting face.
Yeah, it was just to check out a company called SO Post. So if people sign up for you do corporate stuff where if you have them on Facebook, you can deliver to their homes. So it's a good little way of solving that one.
Cool.
You could also take advantage of like a subscription model. I know that there are some companies that do, for example, Rose's delivery.
Yeah.
And they're, from a technical point of view, they're also for subscription, there are subscription platforms that you can plug into with your own website, I think using something like Squarespace.
Yeah.
So you don't have to build that yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's useful.
I think Recurly is one of them, and there's probably heaps of others.
What would the message be that someone subscribes to? Just, feel good stuff once a month. You're awesome, and that comes through the post in chocolate. I've been thinking about that. Like, what do you send once a month to someone?
Well, you can take advantage of people's laziness, and if you say I've got a family, I've got 4 sisters,
I'll
right?
do like birthdays,
and I can just organise it so it'll be sent to them on their birthdays.
Yeah, good idea. I like it.
One of my questions isn't technical, although I did think of the idea of maybe being able to put your the Facebook birthday stuff with this somehow, but I'm not a technologist, so I don't know. But my question was about your branding, question mark, about what it means, what the story is, all the rest of it, because I'm a branding person and I don't get it.
Do you mean the old one or the one on the box?
Either.
Either.
Yeah.
So it's to do with Morse Code, the name. Morse Code, Morse Code. Morse Code's all about messaging. I'm a messaging service, that's what I'm trying to build.
Okay, cool.
The toad is the symbol of that fun, happy-go-lucky messaging that we do.
Fair enough.
That was amazing. Everyone was amazing. I love you all. Thank you.